Ronnie Shields telling his fighter, you're taking too many clean shots.
What can you say? A guy that's given that much. You'd far rather to let him do it in the ring and not on a stool like that. He gave too much tonight.
Floyd is saying to us, I got him to punch himself out.
Perhaps he hit the wall there in the 9th round and couldn't go on. Ron Shields saw it. I'm a little surprised he took those shots. Maybe that was a signal to Shields, who knows him better than any of us, of course, that he was coming forward now at 80% instead of 100%, and that's when you start to get tagged.
Well, he gave this crowd and us tonight something to jerk and jump out in our seat about tonight, because I'm still jumping.
That was tremendous entertainment.
That was a good fight.
And that's a very interesting stoppage by Ronnie Shields, who shows enormous compassion. And again, I want to underline the point that Larry made. He knows the fighter better than anybody. He's in a better position than anybody to know what it means to see that fighter's head snapping back from Floyd Mayweather's uppercuts.
What a good fight.
Championship effort by both fighters. And Floyd Mayweather, if he wanted to prove the point that he could fight somebody else's fight and still win, he pulled it off.
All things approved.
Stoppage came unexpectedly. You might have gotten a hint when you heard Ronnie saying what he said to Chavez about too many clean punches, but I didn't think he was on the verge of bringing it to a halt.
I thought Chavez was doing a lot better than Ronnie Shields may have thought he was doing.
Well, particularly given that the fight was still on the table. I mean,
it was on the table. No better said.
You saw Harold Letterman's scorecard, which had Mayweather leading by 1 point after that round. So it wasn't as if Chavez was out of the fight, or at least it didn't appear that way. Let's hear the particulars from Michael Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee John Shorley, at the request of the challenger's corner, Jesus Chavez, calls an end to the contest. Chavez unable to continue, the winner by TKO and still the undefeated WBC Super Bantamweight Champion of the world, Pretty Boy, Floyd Mayweather.
Final CompuBox numbers, and you will see the margin by which Chavez outthrew Mayweather, throwing 469 punches more than did the champion. But the champion landed 15 more punches by CompuBox estimate than did the challenger, thus the doubling of connect percentage. Scores in the fight: one judge, Lou Filippo, had Mayweather ahead 89-82 as you look at the power shot percentages and recognize that Mayweather, by CompuBox estimate, landed more than half of his power shots. 89-82, 88-83, 87-84, so none of the three California judges has the fight as close as did Harold Letterman. And now let's go Larry Merchant in the ring with both fighters.
Thank you very much, Jim. First to Jesus, why was the fight stopped?
Well, Ronnie decided to stop the fight because I was getting hit. I got careless in there. I wanted to fight really bad, and you know, I got thrown off my game.
Were you running down in energy after setting such a feverish pace?
Well, you know, that was my intention. I figured Floyd would wear down after I keep my body attack fluent and constant. But you know, he held through, man. My hand to Floyd, you know. You know, he's the champ, and now I become his #1 fan.
Thank you very much, Jesus. Floyd, was that a little tougher than you thought it might be?
Well, first of all, I want to thank God for the victory, man. Without him, you know, all this wouldn't be possible. I want to thank Team Mayweather, and I want to thank Grant Boxing, you know, the Versace of boxing. But, you know, like I said before, I took my time. I stayed focused. I listened to my corner. I knew he was going to come out like that. Like I said before, he's called the Matador, but he fight more like a bull. I let him punch himself out and get tired. That was my game plan. Let him keep punching, beating on my arms, and eventually, like I said, I'm going to take him to deep waters and drown him.
Did he ever hurt you?
He's not a hard puncher at all, but he's a very, very busy fighter. Hit me with some good shots, but none of the shots really hurt. I'm not going,
It seemed in the middle rounds after you saw that he could take your shots, that you were going to box him for a while and then try to finish him. Is that what you did?
Well, I want to switch my game plan up on, you know what I'm saying, Larry? I want to switch my game plan up, take my time, stay focused, and just listen.
Had you ever fought somebody who just sort of hurtled himself at you like that and just dove into your chest and punched away?
Well, a lot of the amateur experience helped. I love fighting on HBO. I love being with Top Rank. And it was just a learning experience for me tonight.
Is this finally your last fight at 130?
This is my last fight at 130 pounds. I can't make the weight no more. It was hard getting down, to 130 pounds, but I got there. I'm looking forward to moving up to 135, fighting Pt.5, Jose Castillo, and hopefully moving to 140 and fighting Constance Zoo. Tonight, my game plan was to take my time, let the guy punch himself out, take him to the late rounds, and do like my Uncle Roger said, and stop the guy.
Thank you very much, Floyd. Congratulations on a terrific victory and a terrific fight. Back to